These are my top 5 tips for your career as a digital artist. Number 1 is to define your niche from the onset. So when you first start working in digital art, whatever content you put out, whatever kind of work you're showing to people is the work they're going to continue to kind of put out towards to request you for. It's no good kind of doing something kind of completely unrelated and expecting to get the work that you want to work on. So essentially at the very, very start, you need to kind of really be kind of producing kind of like your own personal works or what have you to build that portfolio up, which will define your niche and kind of and tell people in what aspect of the digital art kind of industry you want to work in. I just mentioned portfolio. Number 2 is to build a strong portfolio. So always ensure that you're putting out your best pieces into your portfolio. It's the first touch point that a client will potentially have to see what you do. And by maintaining the best pieces, I curate mine every day kind of on my website and make sure that kind of the best stuff's going out. And whenever I put a new kind of portfolio PDF together for an art director, what have you, it's a brand new one every time to make sure that the work is updated. It just means that kind of you're always at your best when you're showing yourself off. Number 3 is networking. So over the sort of nearly 15 years that I've been doing this for now, I've met so many people, and every opportunity leads to another opportunity. So the moment you meet someone, they introduce you to more people along the line, and that might happen years later. People tend to kind of change roles throughout life, and maybe hiring kind of at later dates, sort of down the line. You never know, and so it's just really, really important to kind of maintain relationships and to continue to network with people and find those opportunities wherever you can. Number 4 is online presence. So quite similar in a way, kind of by making yourself available and putting yourself out there, regularly showing off your work, you're reinforcing that you're still here. You're still kind of like you're growing in expertise. You are building your relationship with clients and kind of your reputation. So it's all social proofing to make sure that kind of like also customers or clients feel comfortable working with you. If you've been online on Facebook, for example, for a decade showing off work and everything's looking pretty kind of like good, then that trust is already built there. So it all works very, very well. But we live in an age now where you can get your work in front of hundreds of thousands of people. So it's really important to make sure that you are out there across all the main social media sites and portfolio sites and what have you, and to have your own website too with your best work on it. And number 5 is client communication. So once you've actually got those clients in, it's just making sure that you kind of continue to maintain like a really nice rapport with them, answer promptly to any questions they may have, and even kind of when you're first quoting for a client, is to make sure that you kind of promptly reply, because quite often when I am competing against their artists, it's the person who kind of gets in relatively early who already kind of like begins to build that rapport, that relationship with that client, and quite frequently comes away with a job. So it's really important to make sure that you are always kind of like both professional but also friendly. As I say, I like to build a rapport with my clients and kind of like become pretty friendly with them overall. So it all builds into kind of like that sort of maintaining the client base and repeat income too, repeat business. Anyway, I hope you've got something out of those, and I'll see you soon. Bye.